What's up, people? Good morning to everybody. Please let me know that you are hearing my voice by throwing those A's in the chat right now. What is up, family? What is up? Let's just make sure that we can hear me now, right? I was asking because the mic was actually disconnected for a bit and I reconnected it. And sometimes when you get this thing to reconnect, you can unintentionally pop that preamp, but it's good now. It should be okay. At least I'm getting signal that you guys are getting signal. Johnny Barnes, what is good? But yeah, if you guys didn't hear me, what's up, McLovin, Rocka? Good to see you here. Kitties Never Die, Off Grid Gorilla, good morning to you. Robert White, always good. Lee's grandma, hello. XX saying, what's up, Arca baby? Make sure to hit that like button, of course. Definitely, are we still looking at ASRE? Definitely, we're still looking at ASRE, my brother, of course. So yesterday's video, I spoke about the potential of hitting that bottom side target of around 32 cents, 32.03 to around 33 cents. Let's see the low thus far. So the low came to 33.10. What do you know? Nice. We're bouncing right off of our target. I'm not gonna lie for a second though. I really wanted to see that 32.06. 33 was still viable because of the one spot 272 at 33.05, right? A few other things were rhyming with the 33, but more things were rhyming with that bottom side of 32. The possibility is still there, of course, but yeah, this was almost an obvious call. But yeah, absolutely, man. I'm definitely looking at it. I'm still long this. I'm very much, very long this. Full transparency out there. What's up, Welby? Oh, you have nice. Okay, good. Yeah, anytime we break any supports like that, we always come back and validate that support. Well, I don't want to say always. It's just very often we come back and test that support as a resistance before heading to the downside yet again, which is more of the short thesis that you should know of, right? So if you become an ambidextrous trader and know the short thesis, then you'll be able to play both sides, and you'll really be able to understand the true handshake between longs and shorts. You know what I mean? So then from there, yeah, the plays make a lot more sense. Lockup, good morning to you. And Ernie, what is good? Thank you so much for coming by, you guys. Really appreciate you throwing those A's in the chat. Firestick, always good, man. Thank you. Andrew, what is up, my man? I love it. And Sasquatch, what's up? We are good to go now. That is right, my brother. And Green Trader, good to see you here. Yeah, I was just having a little bit of an issue with that connection, man. But yeah, lockup yesterday, man. You were totally laughing on that. I wish I could. You know what? I think I'm gonna put together a bloopers video, man, because sometimes it be taking, man. Sometimes It'd be like that, bro. I'll be like trying to do the intro here, trying to fit the words into the intro, and then it just fails and fails and fails and fails, man. And it just, I can't. Until the one magical shot, I'm like, okay, all right, so now I got this intro done. What the hell was I gonna say again? The music coming in like really saves my life to like try to like gather myself and see what the hell's gonna happen next. But yeah, man, COSM was a tough intro for me last night, but it's all good, team. It's all good in the hood. We have to take a look at the broader markets. We have to take a look at every single ticker that we've been looking at thus far. I know people are talking about TIVC. What is good with that ticker? Why is it moving so hard? I was speaking of, and GTII during the FNGR video yesterday, I was speaking of it touching 69 cents. Let's see if it's getting that right now. All right, it made a low to 68. Ooh, that's a dangerous shot there, boy. Let's take a look at the, let me get rid of the averages and see what's going down. Damn, oh my goodness, bro. That is crazy. Any excuse to bring the thing. Wow. All right, let's see. So what's relevant here? Wow. Yeah, I'm not even gonna pretend like this is awesome for the GTII holders. Holy crap. All right, so yeah, it looks like there's a support range coming up at about 64.59. Hey man, trust me when I say that I couldn't actually see this coming. I haven't been charting a GTII as much as I have finger, right? But yeah, 65. I would have to adjust that to 65.12. Okay, so let me just put that in there so we can keep it at least in line, right? I told people that you can come by here and you can always request GTII to see what's up. So I'll honor that. And continue on. So 62.32 to 65.12 is a relevant area of support. From this zone here, expect a bounce anywhere between this range here to come back up and validate the 69 as a resistance before a continuation to the way down. What I would say though is that the daily time frame is getting a little overextended. This is a I mean, if it is still suggesting a downside here, but if we're looking historic to historic levels, let's really put that in the perspective here, right? So we're presently at about 9.59% or 9.36. Yeah, so historically speaking, we could still drop even more to 29.43, which would be equivalent to the it's pretty low. But usually when these drops come in, the shakeouts and the upsides from them become pretty dangerous, right? So especially at these overextended levels, I personally would stay away as a short from this because it has a lot of weird sentiment. I would like a more a healthier short play than this. This is too much psychology behind that. It would be not good to short that one. But I did notice yesterday that there could be a very short-term short play for FNGR, and that would be just to the target that it already bounced from. I'm not sure that I can continue down to that let's see, what was it? Let's see, 471. Yeah, I'm not sure that I can continue again, as the play looks like it already kind of happened, but still the pressure is still on. And but what I do know is that there's a lot of buy orders coming in. I feel that pressure. As soon as I start feeling that pressure, it becomes something. You know what I mean? Now, as far as ASRE, I'm sorry, the short play was for ASRE. My apologies. So yeah, I'm not sure that it could come back down to the 32 area, but the pressure is still on. It's currently sitting at 34.97, and the broader markets are saying what? Let's see. Okay, so the SPY. It did have a little bit of strength. It did succeed the EMA 55, but now it's actually failing the EMA 55. So that this becomes a nice short play actually, or a put play. And let me see what the relevant support could be. Damn. Yeah, this could be a nice gainer. Wow. If we're continuing a downside here, holy crap, SPY is like, yeah. The SPY would be all over this downside here. So immediate support coming up at 439.02, and it is a range, 439.02 to about 438.28. And that's already a couple points down. So yeah, with volatility, some puts, that could introduce some nice opportunities there. Then there is another. It is very close, but it appears as though there is another range here. It just keep your eyes on this, team. This is going to be some really tricky times here, right? Because let me see here. I mean, because there is a chance here, I'm not going to lie, there is a chance here that it can just fake out and come right up, right? Because this, SPY is incredibly frothy. I am definitely recommending for this thing to definitely take a break, because it's been ripping for the last, I think that was a record bear market rally to the upside, actually. So I think that was a 3-month long or 2-month long straight rally here. That was crazy. So Kathleen, good morning to you. How is VIRI looking? Let's go ahead and take a look for you. VIRI still holding the dollar mark. Very, very impressive. It feels like, let's see, 2 days ago, what in the world is going on with Vireo stock? I'm not sure if we looked into this, right? But let's see. It's 110. Okay, the company says it has instructed sales agent Jones Trading to halt sales under the Capital on Demand sales agreement. This decision is based on current market conditions and operational priorities. Whatever this means, the sentiment behind it is long it, right? So the company says it remains focused on transitioning its phase 3 development program for the IMC-1. Okay, executing IMC-2's long COVID study. Wow, said that freaking word again. And exploding partnership opportunities for both FM and LC programs. Yeah, so the broader market is bullish this news, and the asset is reflecting it. It feels like in a shorter time frame we are building. Oh, nice, 103 right now, breaking inside of this resistance range. So it feels like in a shorter time frame it is building some type of ascending triangle. Let me see. Maybe. It's going to be a forced formation, which I don't like to do. Let's see. Yikes. It's just, I don't like forcing formations, but this is what it's looking like to me, right? Something like this. It's just, I'm not really catching the resistance side of things. So something like this, right? So this is technically this is a bullish formation, but the thing is, like I'm telling you, it's not as dead obvious as I like formations to be. So formations really, really need to be absolutely dead obvious. You should not be forcing your lines. You should not be forcing the triangle or head and shoulders or whatever. It should be dead obvious, right? Or else you would be kind of tricking yourself here. I feel like this may be it, and we're knocking at the door of that resistance, prepping a breakout from this, which is a typical play. And we are approaching, we're definitely approaching this, the apex of the triangle. So now this is sitting at about 80% complete, which is already at that, it's mature enough to break out. So I guess we're going to look at the price action today and really find out here, because this can start maturing and then we would invalidate the triangle itself. This is a 4-hour time frame, so we will see the resolution to this, whether it's to the upside or invalidation of the triangle by sideways trading. So good question. Thank you so much for asking, by the way. This should help out the VIRI holders and see what is happening presently. Right, so yeah, still just trading sideways here. We'll keep an eye on that though. And COSM is sitting at 133. It actually made a pretty impressive run to the upside, right into the area of resistance that we have been looking for, though. I must be honest. This was around 143 to 147 resistance. The top side we looked at today was 142. I'm not saying that this is the top side or the high of day. I'm just saying that it's already it's also building this ascending triangle after a downside, right? So price is going to converge alongside the formation, and this formation feels a little healthier, right? But we will evaluate that as we go. What is going on with FNGR? FNGR coming down to 469. Let's see if we can actually get that retouch. Oh yeah, right. In the video, I mentioned that we could come back down to touch that area of about 450 again, depending on the market conditions, right? And if you see a wick down to the zone of around 437 to 428, don't be afraid of that. Okay, that's typical market movement. Those are shakeouts. Those are usually set there for stop loss hunting. Okay, so just keep your eyes on those targets, and everything should be good. Kathleen, you're very welcome, and thank you so much for your donation. That means a great deal to me. Thank you very much. Thank you. I hope that I did provide enough good information for you to move along briefed, right? So, at least briefed. Andrew, good morning to you. Thank you so much. And Johnny Barnes, what is up, my bro? Let's see. Yeah, absolutely, man. I have a few tickers to look at too. Remember these, okay? GNS, let's see. Oh yeah, this was I have to keep this back here with COSM. And also, let me make sure that I can keep it like that. So if you are not familiar with why I'm coloring this, when you change a ticker, you can see all of them change at once, right? So this also needs to be red. So if I change this to GTII, watch all of these change, okay? I'll click on this, and they all change GTII, right? So that's this is a new thing that I'm kind of messing around with, because I may make a master layout that consists of all the different algorithms that we have to offer, and then I'll just change every single ticker as we move on through this ticker picker thing. You know what I mean? So I'll be able to just use all the tools available and still be able to maintain one of those master layouts with these indicators down here. Right, but yeah, that's kind of what I'm experimenting with, just so I can show you what I'm, like what I'm doing. Right, GNS bouncing from this EMA 7 right now at 120. Careful, because this would be the validation of a resistance between 129 and 137. It already looks like it wants to continue to the downside, specifically to reach 107 to 98 cents. Careful with that, okay? But we will validate that, and this is indicative of it. Daily RSI coming down to the SMA 14 right down here. This is why I'm saying that we can continue to the downside here, okay? And it is doing so. Let's move on. Let's go ahead and take a look at that MIMO for my my master student, Johnny Barnes. What is good, my brother? Okay, so yeah, let's break this down real quick. Oh, I see why you're looking at this. So you believe that there is a floor in, and could we be looking at a potential reversal soon? It's already testing those reversal signals. So no real news in about 5 days. Okay, so we have been consolidating, which is already a break of market structure. Let's see. What? Yeah, right. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and leave that loaded up there too, EO. I saw that TRKA bounced really hard, right? That's tough, man, because that has a lot of people holding way above that. So little by little, our targets were being hit, right? Just didn't keep up with it all the way down here. But look at that bounce perfectly off the 2.618 at 104. Yeah, 104. The low was 103 here. Super impressive. Right now, facing resistance from the 1.618 at 151. Next resistance range would be the 163 at the 2.618. But this is already pretty, it's tough. So MIMO, let's go ahead and see if we are bottomed out. First of all, let's take a look at momentum here on the daily, because we are increasing volatility here with still a nosedive. This is not to say that it's just going to continue like into the area of new lows. In fact, it is introducing the possibility of reaching the range low though, right? Or the swing low. So that would be 1381 to 1329. Let's go ahead and mark that off so that we don't have any surprises in line when it does hit that, right? When and if. Always when and if. All right, so this is the trajectory that I'm looking for. Now, let's go ahead and pull up its 10-day average volume. So 11 spots, 656 million. I wonder if this actually had anything to do with that. So that was a massive 94 million volume day, followed by a 12 million, followed by a 3 million, 185,000 today so far. So the day before that 90 million volume day, it was 187. Before that was 517. Before that was 2 million. So you can see that this is not the typical volume for it. And another thing is that, okay, all right, you know what? I was about to say, because it looks like it's starting to do these weird little pumps to the upside. That shows that there is some buy-side interest, but I also don't want you to trust these because they feel like liquidity traps. Since people feel like this is the floor, right? There's going to be a lot of trickery down here. Let's see. So yeah, I'm sorry. So yeah, anyway, let me just go ahead and complete this one here. Okay, the SMA 50 has been converted into resistance alongside the EMA 7 and the EMA 9 and SMA 10. Okay, so a lot of pressure to the downside here. We are crossing beneath the SMA 14 here. That's not to say that we can't succeed it yet again, but it is present. Okay, let me move on to the 30-minute time frame and see what's good. 30-minute time frame is still showing downside here with increasing volatility. MACD was faked out. It feels like it wants to come back down. Yeah, this is about to make a bearish crossover. The hourly time frame is still pivoted towards the downside. It looks like it's creating a new wave to the downside, and the buy hourly still hasn't read it, almost read it. And the 3-hour and the 4-hour are still pivoted towards the upside. Okay, so this is a short-term downside, which, yeah, it's telling me yet again that this is going to test around this zone here again, and then come right back up and start trading in that chop zone. Okay, so, yeah, man. Yeah, this is a very short-term, but it's still stuck. The overall chop area that you're looking at is still this. I want to look at the ATR too. It's still stuck within this area here. That's what it's suggesting again. So we have to move appropriately here, because this, yeah, man, be careful with this, brother. You can get stuck on this with weird volume reads. James, yeah, absolutely. And I need to take a look at the I need to take a look at the ATR. I want to look at the average true range on that MIMO. So let me just load up this GTOO. Right? Okay, let me go back to this thing. Let's go ahead and pull up the screener, or as some of you know as the scanner, right? Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Let's zero out every result we have here. And yeah, now let's take a look at it. So that's ticker symbol MIMO. And it's showing us that we have a 3-cent average true range. Okay, so if we have a 3-cent average true range, let's go ahead and pop open the daily. So the opening of the candle was right up here, right at 1490. You're at 1460. This, and now coming down to this area here, or to the low of it, 14 to 13, that's only 1 cent in true range. Yeah, it feels like it's going to make that downside here to make 1 cent of true range, and then resist right up here to make a hole of 3 cents in true range to find a resistance on the SMA 50. Oh my goodness, man. That It's marking off a perfect 3-cent turnaround. Right? So, yeah. Daryl, you did say RCRT very early in the morning. Looks like it had a pretty nice, let me see. Yeah, it looks like it had a pretty nice rip in the after hours or pre-market on news. Oh, you did say it on news, right? So let's see. Fram signed a letter of intent. Oh, it's a letter of intent. Okay. So these let me see. All right. So usually these letters of intent, they do provide some market movement, but usually they correct really fast. And I would encourage you to look at the history here, because it looks like the asset is creating so many of these liquidity traps over and over and over and over. Right? So and they never materialize to anything. So we have good earnings, right? There is a 40% surprise. Yeah, these are great earnings, but it still didn't even have enough thrust to really maintain itself. Let's see. So the real question is here: is the news that we got bullish enough for it to maintain? You know what I mean? It's more like a sell the news event getting this letter of intent. They don't usually maintain themselves because it's just a letter of intent. You know, I almost feel like they just want to move the markets here so they can bring in a little more capital, but it just keeps on getting faked out. And the reason why you see a lot of these is because you have a lot of people holding way up here, right? So at any moment, look at all this, right? At any moment, you can have these people that are trapped take profits at anywhere there. Or recover anything that they may have lost, right? So far, the 12-hour time frame momentum is nosediving here. You have increasing volatility with that nosedive. It's funny because we have an upside on the RSI, which gives me a hint to see if we have a resistance coming up on the daily or the bi-daily on the RSI SMA 14. So let's see if we can find that, or even in the 8-hour maybe. Let me see. Oof, getting close there. See the weekly time frame? Everything is breaking out of this SMA 14 so far. That's not bad. Let's see if we can get it somewhere. Yeah, we're using that SMA 14 as just a bounce area. Way oversold on the monthly. 14 days and 6 hours to close what could be a nice bullish engulfing. If that happens, then that would be highly ideal for the asset. Let's bring up the Gaussian bands and see what's up there. Okay, we're knocking at the door, trying to break into the 3-day Gaussian bands. SMA 50 resistance at 28.85. Now this is 2 consecutive 3-day candles knocking at this door, making a series of higher highs. I would like for them to be a little higher than that, but you know, we take what we can get here. Bull pressure's coming in on the MACD. So let's see how temporary this downside can be, right? Converging moving averages is always a good sign with a curve to the upside, of course. Yikes. Okay, so if we're going to follow this, I'm not sure that it has enough thrust here, but the bi-daily time frame is telling us that we came up to you know, test that mean band, right? Daily time frame is telling us that we test the top band. So if I were to choose, let me see if I can choose wisely here. The 12-hour looks very attractive, and the 8-hour. What I mean by attractive is that we could be facing a temporary downside back to 2158 from 2177. I need to look at this the ATR on this now. This one's a little tricky, brother. I'm not gonna lie. This does it does pose a challenge, and usually when it poses this big of a challenge, I stay away, right? But let's look at it. RCRT has an average true range of 2.5 cents, right? So opening valuation was 1836, and yeah, we're closer to the 3-cent range now, and it already moved way beyond that, right? To the, let's see, 29.88. So the average true range has already exploded through that, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if it tries to come back around that resistance of the 2.5 cent range. Damn, EO, that is a, yeah, so I think it has some downside to look at. The reason why I'm saying I'm a little, we tested on the buy daily, the mean band and retracing hard. That sometimes means that we broke inside of the Gaussian bands and we still have not come back to validate the support and maintain a closure upside of the support. So if there is a chance here that we can also drop to 1898. Did you really? Nice. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's see. I think someone is acquiring it. Which one? Hey, Sebastian Lim, what's up, buddy? Good to see you here. Ian Tucker, what is up? Yeah, man. This has a short-term downside to, on the 12-hour. Actually, the buy daily is looking like it may be the one. 2068 at the SMA 50 and buy daily 1894. So 1894 to 20. Yeah, we have to leave it as a range. 2076. Hold on. 2076. Right over here, just like this, okay? This would be, I mean, in all essence, this would be the loading range because we do have some upside still to go here. It feels like it wants to, eventually it feels like it wants to test at 3644. I'm not sure when, because there is a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of people that are trapped in this. Okay, and it's avoiding like candle signals like crazy right now. So let me show you what I mean by that. This was a big bearish engulfing here printed on the buy daily, and it just ignored it and it went up, right? So I haven't back tested that candle formation, so we would just have to practice extreme discretion here. But it is, that's why I'm saying here, it's printing bearish signals and leading to an upside. It's like trapping people. This was a trap for the shorts. So I would be very careful here. But buy daily RSI and the buy daily MACD are showing bull pressure coming in. And we are technically in critical contraction. So this is mathematically set to retrace here, or revert to a mean, which we are already there. Okay, yeah, good. Yeah, it's following it nicely. It's just really tricky, right? So yeah, good deal there. All right, TTOO finding the resistance from the SMA 53 day. And it's coming back to some areas of support that we had already talked about, right? So 12-hour time frame already bouncing from one of those. So the 4108 to 3852 support, it looks like it's what it used, but the low came down to 4150. So just super close to it, right? Not bad. All right, so let's continue on the analysis here. Let's look at what it can do. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, we have a downside on the stochastic momentum and bearish cross on the RSI. DMI is actually losing bull strength. So let's look at the 30-minute. Let's see if we can renew this upside. 30-minute SMA 200 touched right down here. That's nice. Oh, what's up, Sebastian? Yeah, let's look at top 2. 30-minute upside. Let's see. The hourly time frame hasn't read it yet. Okay, so yeah, we're starting a new wave to the upside. We really need confirmation here, though. The hourly time frame still needs to get that upside momentum going, right? On stochastics, I really want stochastics to pivot towards the upside. We're getting a bullish cross here on the hourly RSI, and we're starting to diminish some bear pressure on MACD. So I would really wait for confirmation before a continuation to the upside here. But if you did catch long down here, I guess congratulations to you, you're in. But that's a little too aggressive for me. I would wait for the pullback. I feel like the SMA 50 can introduce that, and the SMA 50 range would be between 5115 to 5305. So 53.05, let me do that. 53.05, yeah. To the SMA 50, presently sitting at around 50.98. Okay, that is a critical resistance. If we do pierce through that resistance, then we do have one more to look at. Let me see if I can get it nailed here. Yeah, it would be 55.02 to the top side of let's see, blah blah blah. Yeah, 57, almost dead on. Pretty confluent targets. Yeah, so watch for these resistances here. But it may introduce a little bit of a chop area to validate before a continuation to the upside. We'll see what's up though. All right, so yeah, dude, of course, brother, I can look into that for you. So TUP, right? It's going up. Dustin, what's up, buddy? James, not a problem. Got you, bro. Arca, can I get a rundown on Ape? I'm thinking about something with all the things going on. Right, I even saw New York Angelo get bullish on this, right? Let's see. What was it? TUP. Tupperware. Right, this thing had a massive correction. Let me see the daily. Are you playing the puts? Are you playing the puts game on this or no? Yeah, we're gonna have to run the manipulation signal on FNGR for sure, Origin. So let's see. Nope, it's gone down. Arca. I longed the puts. Oh, good. Good, because the daily time frame. I'm not sure if I looked at this yesterday and I was talking about the touch of the 2.618 at 210, but it feels like that would be it. There's a current support right now because of this range here. Because of this range. So I'm just going to go ahead and correct the range to favor 225 to 210. And this is increasing volatility on the daily with just a nosedive here on all momentum. Right, so I would say minimum 220, 225, right? So let's go to 225 to 210. I have to stick to my guns on that. And the price, I'm not even evaluating anything else. It's price action by itself. We have a massive gap down already, creating a natural zone of resistance that has the SMA 200 with it. That's very, very strong of a resistance, bro. This, if you are going to get a validation towards the upside, let's go ahead and see if we have an opportunity to get short this asset. So we can look at, okay, it's already suggesting a continuation to the downside in almost every time frame. We have now converted the EMA 7, the EMA 9, and the SMA 10 as guides towards that downside. So your downside is starting to look. Let's see here. Yeah, 5 minute continuation formation right here. It's already suggesting a continuation of the downside. So when you're looking at a pennant or a symmetrical triangle built in the shorter time frames like this during a downside, this is a continuation formation, and it would suggest downside, right? Because it is built during the downside. So let's go ahead and just pair this real quick in a real fast manner. Apply that breakdown and look where it's coming to. Right to my first target of about 225. I will stick to my guns here and say 225 to 210 would be the range here. So that's looking pretty good, brother. It's following some traditional market rules. It's following a traditional short play as well. Okay, so it doesn't get more obvious than this. This is textbook short, brother. Very, very textbook short. Also, you're looking at ladder downs here. Okay, so these ladder downs, remember, as you start the short thesis will start covering at around ladder number 4, right? But you can the more aggressive short sellers will continue into ladder 5, 6, and even up to 9 or 10. Okay, but in this case, we do have a critical support here, which may introduce a limited amount of ladder downs, right? But let's look at these, right? But I think they were in the hourly better seen. Let's see. So 1, yikes, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're on 6. 7 and maybe 8. We will need to look at maybe 7 or 8 ladder downs before a continuation to the upside. And I was already close to it. I was already saying up to 9, right? So this is suggesting maybe 8 ladders, and then we would actually start correcting towards the upside. As a short scalper, I would already be liquidating position here. I'm scaling out little by little, right? So speaking on that short thesis. So keep an eye on that, okay? Keep an eye on that. But this is a pretty traditional short play. And it really is not it does not look nefarious, actually. This looks like it's traditional. Huge manipulation on the hourly from days ago, though. We have one manipulation signal right now. This is literally just right now from the last hour. Multiple manipulation signals at the beginning of the day here. And actually, that's funny because this thing shook out and actually led to an upside, followed by a red diamond continuing that downside. See the 15-minute. Blood diamond on the 15-minute definitely was responsible for this downside. That's incredible. That's incredible that they would identify a traditional short play and really modify it and really extend the downside reaches here. That is super curious. Check this out. Another manipulation signal present. If you are curious over the ARQ algorithms, definitely get in touch at arqindicators@gmail.com. We'll get you situated. Here's another manipulation signal, and this is also the confirmation of the trend ending, right? Followed by this is a triangle signaling that the EMA 8 is crossing beneath the EMA 2, right? Paired with a little tiny red diamond and red diamond with manipulation, definitely a sell-off. And this is creating that pennant. Here is a red diamond. This is suggesting a continuation to the downside. This may be breakout here. This may continue to the downside and finally break out. Very curious though. It's just like they're overextending the short thesis here. But I almost feel like they didn't need to do this. And I swear by that. I don't think they needed to do that. This would already play the same way no matter what. Yeah, check this out. So upside, end of that trend. Downside, and then you get that upside, end of the trend. It's literally repeating that over and over. And Composure is able to identify, it's almost predictable. Let me look at the minute time frame. All right, so yeah. Yeah, now in the minute time frame, it's playing better by the rules. That's funny. But there you go, bro. I think that's the extension. The full extension to mine. I have to stick to my guns. 225 to 210. You've been holding short since $5. That's the way to go, bro. That is the way to go. You identify the areas of weakness. You identify the areas of strength. You scale in or scale out. Make sure to not remember. Make sure to not diamond hand your position. Scale out into profit. Okay, you scale out because you're seeing strength. You do not scale out into weakness. Okay, so I understand that it's gonna stop your cost bases, right? I'm sorry, it's gonna start diminishing your rate of gain, but that's not the point. The point here is to play it well. The point here is to play it the right way. Make sure to acquire your gains as you continue. Move your stop loss as you move along to areas of confluence, right, or whatever. Like for example, here, upon this downside, my stop loss is already moved to about 285 to maybe 289 from around 315. As you move down, keep on validating your resistances and keep on moving your stop losses down. You trail it by hand. Same situation here for the long thesis too. Literally the same. It's the same play. All right, brother. So that is it for ticker symbol top. I'm definitely liking this. There could be a nice short-term play here, even for puts. And just to be clear here, you're looking at about this is a multiple point drop. This would introduce a nice hedge against losing positions right now. So the markets are showing weakness. We show strength to the weakness. Okay, so that would be minimum a 12 spot 32% gainer to the downside, and you know that this is you know that in options contracts with volatility, that'd be nice but I mean, honestly, this is a great short play. So that would be minus 18 for 18%, so an 18% gainer to the downside further. So yeah, brother, good job. And yeah, there's no way you're making a difference into this price action to yourself, right? You would really, $2.58, you would really need the long $2-3 million, maybe even more, to make a dent into the price action here. So you are making no difference here, my brother. So you are good. I am identifying a major chop area now. Okay, so because of this downside here, it's introducing a huge range of which this thing may be trapped in before it actually continues to the upside, and that looks like it may be doing this here. Okay, we'll see what that sine wave looks like as soon as we touch that bottom side. If it isn't, that it will continue. All right, brother. But yeah, moderator and analyst Sebastian Lim, thank you, brother. So let's see, William Bones, Wolf just touched 196. Are we getting close to a loading zone? That was we were looking at this. Oh, they were going to release some type of were they going to release a dividend or something? Please let me know in the chat what you know of it. I know they were going to release some type of bullish catalyst, right? So, but what the hell was it? And we still, and if we got it, I'm sorry, let me just get on there. Terra Wolf, yeah. Okay, so our range for take profit was a focus of around 206 yesterday, right? So, and it looks like we surpassed it and just came back up, and then came afterward to settle beneath it. Let me see the daily time frame. Okay. If we're gonna fail this range of support, then this was the zone that I was telling you about. 187 at ticker symbol WULF. They're still careful. I do not see this as a floor just yet. The current price 201 is a validation of resistance, and I would see the validation of resistance to be located at about 206. Let's look at the 15-minute time frame. And we failed it. We came back up. We're testing it again, right? We're coming back up. We may test it one more time and then continue here, right? So be careful with this because it doesn't look like it's done. I see that momentum is trying to get that upside, but this is not buy-side conviction here. This is definitely not buy-side, especially in a shorter time frame. 5-minute time frame also showing that upside, but this is, I'm really saying this because this needs to be a lot stronger in order for it to give the 15-minute thrust. And the 15-minute thrust needs to be way stronger than that to really officially push the 30-minute in there. I do think that the 30-minute is facing resistance right now at that SMA 14, so this is likely why you're going to face a continuation to the downside. I may be wrong, but I believe that this is the continuation formation as far as I'm concerned, right? So let's see if we can get that touch one more time, and that would be an 8-spot 7-7 gainer from that mean, from the mean 206. And it does look like it wants to play that. So Wolf's, I'm not convinced that this is the bottom side. But remember yesterday I was telling you that my ego was saying that we could still come back down to the area of around 206, maybe even wick down to 190 to this bottom side here, right, to 199. And I was really clear with you, telling you that my psychology feels like I'm not wrong and I should come back down to 206, right? I mean, the range of about 199 to 206 with a focus on that 206 specifically, and it's already failing it, all right? So now I do have to tell you that I feel we're going to come back up, test the 206 one more time as resistance, and then come back down to the area of around 187. Again, I may be wrong, but that's what I feel the asset is suggesting. The psychology behind whatever is happening now, it is suggesting that to me. Yeah, this is a major inflection area here at 187. It's very tough there. But horrible decision to get to COSM after getting out. Bro, you long COSM? I mean, damn, bro. I know that it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be kind of a process here, and I also do believe that Greg, the CEO, is trying to regain the sentiment or the shareholder trust. But bro, that's gonna take a lot of work, and I do see the upside. Right, 5-day volatility versus momentum is absolutely primed for it. Look at this. There's an inherent diminishing of bear pressure. 7 spot 1 million, 3 million, 5 million, 5 3 7. Yeah. I think there is an upside to be looked at here, but I do feel like that it can take some time. And remember, COSM has the power to trap you for a bit, right? So just keep your eyes on that. Let's see what FNGR is doing. FNGR coming down 464. I'm not looking at this formation anymore. I'm looking at this formation, right? My initial formation that I should never look at any other drawings that are not mine, right? So, yeah, my little guy's, hold on just a sec. I need to make sure he can stay down. What the heck is ASRE doing? Two real quick. Hold on. Okay, 35.49. All right, so yeah, FNGR 464 right now. Let me I just have to watch out for my little dude. He looks like he's moving a little uncomfortable, taking the blankets off of himself. That just means that he's a little warm and it is getting hotter outside. It's been so hot out here. Holy goodness. Dustin White, check GTII for manipulation. Several viewers reporting it. No way. I think they said a 30-minute time frame, right? Let's look at it. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much for your donation. That means a lot. It means a great deal to me and my family that you would consider that for us. So let's go ahead and take a look at that, of course. Let's go to the 30-minute time frame. Can we oh, wow. Yeah, we're getting massive signals here. What are we pairing this with though? Why is it doing that? Oh, of course. We're showing weakness in the markets overall. Look at Meta coming down to the EMA 55. Yeah, this is GTI is feeling the market pressures too, man, and they already just shot that manipulation with a red diamond. Jeez, let's look at the 15-minute time frame, see if we have anything else. For the holders, yeah, for the current holders of the ARQ algorithm here, Composure, thank you so much for identifying that. That gives fair warning to whoever is long the asset to, or at least short-term long the asset, to watch those longs. Several signals popping off on this. It's incredible how much. Damn, we have 2 blood diamonds here suggesting immediate sell-offs, right? So, yeah, we were getting massive signals here. But I'm very curious over the last manipulation signal on a 30-minute. Interesting area to put it in. Very cool. So, let's see. At $3 after getting out of Wolf at $4. Okay, is Viri or COSM a better choice now, dude? I have high conviction in Viri for the shorter term. COSM, I believe, could be a better long hold for now. I wouldn't, unless volatility presents itself, I wouldn't be trading COSM like that, right? But until it shows more volatility. But I mean, more volatility has already been present. I just feel that very shorter term could actually show some growth here. Okay, yeah, man. Good eye, team. Good eye. For those of you who caught the manipulation here with Composure, very good eye on a 30-minute, man. What a time frame to look at. That is not traditional time frames for manipulation. So that was very, very, very keen of you. Origin, nice. Good eye, man. So Batter, what's up, man? Arca, do you see FNGR dropping to 390 if market sentiment remains negative today and tomorrow? SPY looks to be okay so far today. I'm not interested in the SPY. I'm actually looking at Meta. Meta is showing massive weakness here, and it's The thing is that when you have a combination of Meta and things like Microsoft, these are the reasons the SPY is dropping, right? Not the SPY. So in this case, your blue chips are pressuring the downside in groups, and they are likely going to bring the market down, right? So in that case, FNGR to 390, I think it's a bit aggressive, right? I have a 380 zone, or 378, right? So to correct it, I guess 384 would be it here on a 4-hour time frame. Dude, that's very low volume. I don't think that it can actually do it, brother. So the reason why I'm saying this is because look at how much pressure it's losing for the bears here. So suggesting 390, I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's that would be indicative of a 16% decline. I don't know that we have enough liquidity for that, and I don't know that we have enough bulls that would support that. This is a little overextended to the downside, to be honest. And if I were playing this short, I already would have covered it at this overextension, right? So let me see this. There's even a potential of trying to test the validity of the EMA 55 at 368, but those are really aggressive, man. Those are aggressive downsides. I do not like to focus on such far targets like that unless I have clear validation for it, right? So let me see here. Mean band is located at 270. This marks off a this bi-monthly wick top marks off a very, very interesting area of support, okay? This top side of a bi-monthly is very hard to combat. So that gives us a range of 433, which is another range that we've already been talking about. So around let me see the top side. High of 435. Okay, so 435, 436 is fine. I would give it actually this before anything. Yikes. Actually this before anything. Damn. Yeah, so far right now, to combat the openings and closings of bi-monthly iteration, that's going to be very hard to do. 436 to 424 is still it's still confluent to what I was talking about. As far as the pennant, right? So that would be testing the bottom side of around 454 with a potential touch of around 428 or 429, 428. So in a discretionary manner, things are still there. Masha, what's up, man? Thank you so much for your dono. You're so kind. Joe H, BURU? Yeah. Thank you for everything you do. Greatly appreciate all your time and effort. You're so kind to me all the time. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate that. And of course, Joe H, let's look at it. I know yesterday you asked me for this, and I wasn't sure if you were still present, my brother. So yeah, let me not fail you here, and take a look at this now. Careful, because this is becoming entry soon. I'm talking about short position entry or long call exits. I would be favoring the EMA 9 or the SMA 10. I know that we're getting resistance at that 7 right now, but the RSI is indicative of a further upside here as far as the 12-hour time frame. So let's just go ahead and take a look at the 30-minute to see if we're already at a resistance. Okay, so SMA 200 may be a little too far, but let's see this. So SMA 10 on the 12-hour, 5381. Let's look at this. 57, 54, 5381, 5381. Hold on. I have to mark off this entire region now. I have to. Hold on. 5381. Oh, yeah. That's very clean. 5381 to 5508. Let me see the... oh, man. I don't know that I can make it all the way that high, but this would be such an awesome area to get short. Let's see. aggressive upside here in the 15-minute time frame. So this now introduces another resistance of which we may have already touched. Damn it. Let's see. So 5203. There is a gap there. Holy crap. Okay, 15-minute gap right at the SMA 200 back here to about 5233 is another zone. Lauren Wood, 62 spot 2K long on COSM action coming maybe. They did release some good numbers just what was it, about 2 days ago, I think, and it was actually released by the CEO himself. So I'm wondering if sentiment is naturally shifting now. I believe that the short side is already losing interest in that because of the 44% run we got around 4 or 5 days ago. That that's a clear indication for buy side liquidity and the short to long handshake, right? So I do see that there could be an action. I agree with you that there could be some action coming up. Let me see what is his temperature. Okay. All right. So yeah, as far as BURU, let me see if we can continue here. Let's see the hourly time frame slowing down that pivot. Whoa, hold on just a sec, Joe H. Yikes. Okay, let me correct the thesis right here. 1 hour and 5 minutes bullish engulfing on an 8-hour time frame. That is my minimum for candle analysis. We're getting a shift we're getting a new wave. Brother, this may have been the floor. If you are short this ticker, there's still, there's always a chance here that it can fail. The 8-hour, we have a resistance coming up at the SMA 14. I think we already grabbed that one time at 51.74 at the EMA 7. So what I'm saying here though is that we're building massive bull pressure from 30 minutes. Look at the stochastic momentum pivoted towards the upside, right? And we're getting increasing volatility when we have an upside pivot. So this is what I mean by that. Oh, you're long, bro. Damn, that is aggressive as hell, man. All right, what time frame are you using? If I was long, I would be using the 30. That would be my validation at the SMA 50, but that's super aggressive, brother. You're increasing volatility here, but this is it feels healthy. You do have a resistance coming up at 52.33 to 52.03. That would naturally retrace back to the area of about 51.53 for a confirmation of support. That would just be a 1.5% drawdown, which is no problem. Top side of about 2.5% drawdown from that resistance, which is still I wouldn't liquidate or scale. And yeah, let me see. There is one more opportunity, if anyone is looking to get long this, right? There's one more opportunity to get long at 50.11 at this imbalance here. Smart Money Concepts fair value gap imbalance is located right between this section here, 48.90 to 50.11. Potential long opportunity there for this to continue onwards as it is creating. Oh my goodness, look at this 3-hour first bar of bull pressure coming in the MACD. We just got the bullish cross there. We also just got the RSI crossover at that point too. Converging moving averages, brother, this is suggesting a continuation to the upside here. And if the 4-hour time frame is already getting the signal towards the upside with contraction, this is I would say that in the next day or two, maybe maintain that position because there could be a continuation to 53.81 here, man. There is a small focus. Yeah, there is a small. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, there's one more focus area here, and this would be a pretty. I would say here actually. What I mean is for it to like scale out, to remove some risk. 5301 to 5341 is one area, right? So this would be, and this is the major resistance here. But yeah, man, you are looking at a multiple point move to the upside, of which can eventually lead minimum 7%. But the real resistance touch I'm seeing here, if we maintain this bull pressure, which is very clear, I could see a touch between the SMA 50 at about 60 cents, 16 to the topside resistance of 61.94. Okay, bro. So that is my overall move here. All right. So marking off around a 15.3% move to the upside to around almost 18%. So 17 and a half, right around there. Okay, so this is a very attractive play. It is attracting a lot of bull pressure right now, and that is indicative for day traders to come in. Yeah, I already looked at TTO, my brother. So we have I think that we can. Let me see. Yeah, we're diminishing bear pressure here. We're making this new wave, right? That's what I was saying. I think that it's starting a new wave to the upside, but it's not giving enough buy-side conviction just yet. We need the hourly time frame to reflect that. The 30-minute time frame is already showing that upside, but the hourly time frame is still showing a little bit of downside, and I would have to respect that because the RSI as well is facing resistance here. So this resistance is reintroducing the potential of getting back into the zone here, 4308 to 4518. This is maybe making some ladders here, okay? So I would be very careful as to how you're treating this. The invalidation zone is located 3852 to 4108. Any hourly candle closure beneath that zone here of 3852 would create a downside. It's temporarily, yeah, this is temporarily in bear strength. Yeah. Clean. This is a short play right now. Ongoing. So yeah, keep an eye on those. Stick Vicious. My battle. What's up, dude? How are ya? ASRE. Let's take a look at what's going on with the moves here, team. Let's see this. We got a low of ASRE coming down to, what was it? 33.10, right? We spoke about 33 yesterday. I was looking for a 3206. I wouldn't consider this done just yet, team. I know we're bouncing from one of the zones that I already looked at, already potentially creating this tweezer bottom. But remember, we just started this 5-day iteration as well. Okay, so yeah, this is where I marked off the zone that I would be looking for, right? So, oh man, let's see. So many areas of confluence, man. See, this wick low here was 3206 as well, or 32 or whatever. So yeah, and I think it's reflecting the market sentiment too. We're getting a little bit of a recovery here on Meta. Microsoft is not showing that recovery just yet. It's not convinced. The SPY is still reflecting that weakness. Okay, so look at this, man. The Russell is absolutely falling, while COSM is maintaining and gaining. That is impressive. That is crazy. VIRI moving up to 104, already touching the resistance once again. That was a high of 105. And we were looking at a resistance at 105 per this drawing. Incredible. Incredible price action. 58 minutes and 1 second to complete a bullish and gold. Actually, no, it's not. Let me see. Let me get rid of the gals. What is coloring this? Is it enhanced MACD? Let me see. Oh, it's the linear regression. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, the things are looking good there. GTII, did we touch down? Okay, 68 cents was the bottom side. I felt like it was going to be 69 just yesterday, but man, again, guys, good eye on that manipulation signal, man. Super sharp. Very sharp. TIVC feels like it reached the top, the high of day already at that 1185. Whoa. Let me see the buy hourly. Bi-hourly is about to get a golden cross. The hourly time frame already got one golden cross, and it feels like it's just consolidating around that. If anything, it wanted to come back and test it, but that's too far. So which now makes me feel that the let me see the silvers on this. How recent? Yeah, silver cross just happened today. You see the 4 hour? Look at the 8 hour. Yeah, silver cross already just happened today, and the price action is reflecting that. 6 hour time frame, critical support here. SMA 200 conversion, that is powerful. That naturally creates a support line for us. Yeah. That's a very confluent support line. I love it. Yeah, this thing is finding that support from the SMA 200 as soon as it starts cascading that SMA. Yeah, and it's already testing the SMA 200 on the 8 hour and likely the 12. Let me see. Yeah, the 12 hour time frame too. This is very good. Let me look at the Gaussian bands here. Breakout on the 12 hour. Let me see the 8. Good. Let me see the 5 day. Check out the 5 day. Let's see where we're going. Okay, let me see. Ooh, this is displaying to us what could be a resistance coming up. The resistance 1162 is starting to become pretty relevant here. Okay, so let me look at some larger time frames to see if there's anything. Oh, wow, we're trying to break into the monthly. Damn. This is very powerful. Monthly time frame, clear overextension here. We are absolutely expanded over here. And I can't see anything beyond the monthly because it hasn't been trading long enough. But this is already starting to show some curvature towards that upside. Let me look at the biweekly. Biweekly already reactive towards that as well. And we are increasing bull pressure on that macro time frame. Bullish cross happened already too. Oh. 8 days and 5 hours to close this candle. Let's see if it's a bullish engulfing. 352. Yep. This would be a bi-weekly bullish engulfing, closing in 8 days and 5 hours. If that happens, your trajectory towards the EMA 21 becomes a high likelihood. So let me pull up the Gaussian bands one more time. Damn, this thing is macro bullish. We are testing the support of the 3-day EMA 21. Yeah, we're following the 21 here. This is incredible, man. This is incredible. I believe that we can reach that top side eventually at the 1899. Wow, TIVC is super bullish, man. Is this coming up? Scott, my brother, thank you so much for your donation. That means a great deal to me, dude. So thanks for every one of your ticker videos. Also, the daily live, aka my morning radio. Can you look at NVOS? What do you see coming? And is there current manipulation? Of course, my brother. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. But yeah, team TIVC, absolutely looking bullish here, man. This is quite the play. I'm not sure not really sure what's happening. Let's see. Funded study begins. Enrollment for. They have a novel coming out? Wow. I wonder what drug that is. A nerve stimulation novel. Cool. Wow, that's very bullish. All right, so yeah, you know what? Actually, somebody did ask for ticker symbol APE, and I haven't looked at it just yet. Keep your eyes on those targets, Joe H. They're coming up. These are the 7% targets to the upside that I'm looking at. A little bit of a pullback. I don't see you losing more than 2% from this drawdown here when you reach that top side. Okay, sorry, Scott, just a sec. That would be your, the one I was telling you earlier. Oh my goodness, come on, man. Are you joking? There we go. 5508 could be that resistance grab. pullback 2.5% to around 53.01 to 53.41 before a continuation to the upside. Keep your eyes on that. Okay, this is gonna be your validation for a continuation here. So it's looking good. It's playing the play just like we thought. Stick Vicious. I know somebody. You know what? I'm gonna put it up because I can't forget about that. I feel bad. Somebody did ask me about that. So we're gonna pull up ticker symbol NVOS. All right. So let me just make sure that I don't forget, and I'll load up Ape right here. And let's take a look at NVOS. That ticker has been running, right? Oh, are they? Yeah. So, man, it's nice to see the bond still reinverting. I agree. It's affecting the yield for sure. You know what? I haven't actually checked on the 10-year yield right now. But where do you see it? Do you check on that? That's usually something I take a look at for, the 10-year note, right? I keep an eye on that for cycles, for macro cycles. So let's load up here, NVOS. There's so much, yeah, right, Lauren, all the time. I know, man, I know. It's just there's so many little tiny things to look at, right? That's particular to investing and macroeconomic shifts and stuff, right? Oh, huge bull pressure here on NVOS on the 3-day, increasing volatility too. There may be a chance to get long this ticker here on the macro time frame too. This is indicative of a pullback that can lead. Let's see. Oh, right. Yeah, we already have the support noted here. That's great. It makes things a lot easier when we have our notes already present. I don't know that we can reach all the way to 1247 to 1278, but the probabilities of reaching the SMA 50 and the EMA 21 become a little greater, which is 1288 to around 1302, and this would be I got to remember that I'm on a 3-day here, right? And this is the space. Yeah, if you're looking at the screen, go ahead and take a look at the space between that RSI signal cyan line and your SMA 14 pink line on the RSI. That distance here on a 3-day chart is pretty substantial, right? So we're currently sitting in the gravitational zone of the bull weakness percentile. Highly likely for this to continue to the downside for the short term and find loading somewhere down here, but I don't know that it's safe to pair that 3-day support with that bottom side of 1247 from the current 1379, right? So let's look at the immediate short term to see if there's something in line here. But yeah, that's funny because we got this. How long till we close this candle? By the way, we just started this 3-day candle. Wait a second, did we gap down? Hold on. There are more signals here to keep an eye on. Okay, what I am seeing here is that we just got this 3-day closure last night. We literally just started this new candle iteration, and we printed a massive bullish engulfing here on a 3-day. And know for a fact that it is respecting candle analysis. Check this out. Bearish engulfing back here. Price action led to the downside and continued sideways before a further downside. Another bearish engulfing, huge capitulation. So that tells you that we are facing this. Honestly, this was an early signal for an upside, but way early. I'm just doing a quick little back test here. Bearish engulfing here ended up with a downside too. All right, so yeah, it is respecting candle analysis, even in the shorter. Here's another bullish engulfing, right? Upside there. Bullish engulfing here, upside there. Okay, nice. Yeah, so with a little, quick little back test there, I would give this high validity. And I do believe that this is just a short-term pullback to get some more buy-side liquidity and a load for a rip to the upside. Okay, so let's look at the 30-minute time frame. Johnny Barnes, my brother, thank you so much for your donation, dude. That really means a great deal to me, and I mean that, brother. I know I say that all the time, but I do have to say that Match Guy. I know a lot of people have been talking about BGLC. It was up around 55% of about an hour ago, right? But yeah, Johnny Barnes, dude, thank you so much, man. I see MIMO breaking out of a wedge, okay, and a retest of the top of the wedge in the accumulation zone, okay. I also see a deep you're practicing harmonics, okay, and buyers are defending the 14-cent level. We'll say, okay. I will remember. I'll put a note down here that you're going to be sending me your thesis on a DM. So I'll go ahead and revise that thesis and see what kind of edge you're looking at, right? So please remember that I do hold some respect for harmonic patterns because they do have something aligned. They're aligned with psychology in some way, right? But I don't practice them as much, so I will be looking at this in full discretion without backtests. But yes, I will revise your thesis. So, Lauren, I haven't seen this in a long time, but the entire world's bond market is green. That's weird because that's usually when price action would continue to the downside. Buying the bonds like that, man, that's I feel like that's an inverse play. BGLC up 95% now, according to Steve Mertz. Thank you for that information, my brother. Wow. So getting back into NVOS here, we do have a downside, just like we were talking about, right? So the thing is that if you're looking at the MACD on the 30-minute, we're diminishing bear pressure here, right? So this is this is just indicating or giving us validation that we are in fact correct as far as a short-term downside thesis, right? So I'm not the thing here is that I guess the ultimate question is if we can reach 1278 to 1247. So let's look at the 15-minute time frame. All right, so yeah, the 15-minute time frame is also indicative of a continuation to the downside. 5-minute time frame is also showing downside. However, it's starting to correct a little bit. Let's see. 5-minute resistance coming up like right away. EMA 7 to EMA 9 at about 1427. It's at 1408. We are, or maybe even the EMA 21 at 1449. That resistance is about to happen, and this will lead to a downside. EMA 7 resistance happening right now. Let's see if we can get that downside. So if it does get the downside here, that means that the 5-minute time frame would then shift its downside momentum right away and then favor the 15-minute downside. This is the resistance of the EMA, of the SMA 14. It just faced it. It just faced it. Okay, let's see if we can get that downside there. We need the shorter time frame to cascade. What I mean by that is that 5-minute time frame downside on Stokes and the momentum of the RSI would pressure. Okay, good. It's validating it, right? So it would pressure the 15-minute for a further downside as well. So it shows economy finally recovering. Yeah, I do hear that, man. I'm saying inverse play, man, because of man, it's just everything. The entire narrative has changed, right? But I get the safe haven are bonds, though. I don't know that I can mess with that. It's similar to like futures trading, right? So like the futures trading market is not. It's outside of dark pool trading and stuff. So we can't manipulate that because we need the futures valuations, right? It literally is the future valuation of whatever we're trading, whether it be commodities, energy, anything, right? So I it's hard for me to accept that sometimes though, man, because the markets are so, like a lot of the market is rigged, right? It's super tough. So I'm becoming naturally defensive over anything because it's inverted right now. Right? It literally has an inversion presently. But that means it's just a lagged indicator too, right? So if we're gonna respect the fact that it is a repairing market and a possible pivotal moment, and really validating the transitory aspect of the capitulation, then yeah, it would just be reflective in the next month or next couple weeks. We could be showing upside. It's just, man, there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure to the downside, and we are combating major moving averages and macro timeframes. So it makes me just protective. as we should be, right? Because we've been facing 2 years of bears. So 10 years should be the highest. But if we pivot, you're looking at a massive bull market. That would be incredible. I think bull market would be... I'm keeping an eye on this on NVOS because I don't have confirmation just yet, my brother. So I'm keeping an eye on this because I want to see the continuation to the downside here first, because that would introduce a potential loading zone. I'm sorry, Lauren, hold on just a sec. Potential loading zone. I guess the earliest part, I know I already talked about this bottom side target here, but seeing that there is a lot of buy side conviction, I think that maybe even down here, right, to 1321 to 1353. And I'm talking about, like, I mean, just barely a tick, right? Just one tick from each other. Let's see. So Gary, what's up, man? So today market sucks. Not much move. Not much will move. Hopefully Friday will be better. That one was right after NVOS. So yeah, I agree, brother. I agree. We definitely have some. Pressures applied right now. I mean, especially since we just got the minutes report yesterday. I wouldn't really trust the minutes as much as I would, the actual inflationary reports themselves. But the FOMC is kind of screwing with the market a bit because it's leaving us in a point to where there's no clear path here, and the market doesn't like indecision. So the market doesn't like indecision. We're going to show some weakness, right? So if they're not showing us that we could be pausing, rate hikes clearly, then the markets are going to price that in. Right. So, and that's kind of what happened yesterday at the FOMC minutes. They just left us dangling. They kicked the rock down the road even further. So, and I think it's just because they're waiting for maybe non-farm payrolls. We're waiting for. I mean, that's the primary thing we need to correct. We need to correct jobs, right? So, and it's already showing some positive signals, meaning that there are, more layoffs and less jobs. So, which is incredibly enough and unfortunately enough the fact for a market recovery. But it's already there. It's just man, yeah. The day after the FOMC meeting when. Or FOMC minutes, with that indecision, it applies some negative pressures. Not always, right? But in this case, it did. I honestly have to agree with you, Lauren. I do think that they're going to be raising one more 25 bip. And I think it'd be better for them to raise it and then in 2024 Q2 dial back, bring back one, which would essentially be the official Fed pivot, right? And that would be very nice. Yeah, September is the next one. So I'm really feeling like they would increase that rate hike one more time. Ticker symbol APE finding that resistance from this wick top, but it's already combating that top side. This is a macro breakout on APE too. Keep an eye on this because this is we're looking at the Gaussian band breakout on a 3-day. That's pretty massive. So, yeah, here, check this out. So we fail the mean band. We break inside of a test, 3 consecutive days, and then a massive gap up. In this case, we also have several days. Actually, to be clear, that would be 4 consecutive days upside of the mean band before gap ups started, right? So this is series of shorter term higher highs and higher lows. Let's look at the shorter man, the 3-day momentum and volatility are just stepping on the gas here. Stochastic momentum versus money flow is showing inbound cash. ADX getting close to 25%. DMI plus on the lead here, aka bull. So for a 3-day time frame, that's pretty aggressive. So that means 4-hour minimum should be showing strength now. Oh, almost. Let me see the 3-hour and 2-hour. Yeah, the 3-hour is already getting that strength. potential bullish cross on the MACD. We already have that crossover on the RSI in the 3-hour too. Yeah, we're increasing volatility on the buy and on the bi-hourly with the EMA 3 and SMA 14 on. It's about to cross into the bullish control zone. And oh yeah, nice. Look at the bi-hourly RSI. That's a clean break. It is in the gravitational zone right here, which could be pressure to a short-term downside, but I wouldn't fault that, and I wouldn't see that as temp. Yeah, there we go. Here's the short-term downside, right? Just I see this as entering the bullish control zone overall, the strength percentile. Not bad. We'll pivot as soon as the bonds reinvert. My brother, that's a good way of looking at it. I think, wow, yeah, that's a good way to put it. I've never really thought about it that way. I was waiting for the 10-year note to just not. Where is it, by the way? Let me see. Yeah, man, this ticker symbol APE is showing massive strength. I do see this. I don't know if today, but within the next trading session here, maybe tomorrow we can face 232 yet again to 240. It's climbing nicely. Oh, nice. Arca, is there a good loading price? Damn. That was earlier today at 98.25, but this is facing the resistance again. I mean, we're getting very close to a potential breakout from what I have to admit to you as a very forced ascending triangle here. Okay, so I don't like the shape of this. I don't like the shape of this at all, right? But I'm just giving you there's several touches here, several 4-hour iterations that are touching on that resistance, which is giving me the idea that we may be seeing that. Dude, I seriously said that just yesterday. Here's the resistance touch, okay? Let's see if this resistance, 35 minutes to close this candle, okay? Let's see if the resistance can lead back down to a touch of about 102 to about 99. So if we can get this resistance, yeah, keep an eye on that. 102 to 99. 99, let me see if I can be, to about 98.86, okay? Keep them. I see it, dude, and I'm not really understanding why. And I'm over here like, should I get myself into that damn thing? OJ, just noticed composure showing manipulation on FNGR 45 minutes also this morning. Same thing as GTII 30 minutes. Super crazy. Yes, OJ, we actually caught the 30-minute GTII. Definitely have not seen the 45-minute on FNGR. That's a really interesting time frame that you're using, man. Are you an older guy? I'm asking that respectfully, and I apologize for asking like that, right? But I do. I know professional traders that are about 50 plus that use the 45-minute time frame, and they use the 150-day simple moving average as a foundational moving average for strategy. So that's a very. I'm curious. I did, brother. I did look at RCRT. This was my loading zone here, right? So the potential drop. OJ, I don't mean that with it. It's just I can spot the strategies from my legacy traders, right? It's just I was trained by someone who's in his 50s. OG Ape right here, man. and yeah, man. So it's a very good thing. It's a breath of fresh air to see people using the traditional. I mean, believe me, man. Believe me, it's crazy to see that some people use the 150-day simple 45-minute time frames, and we're also using sometimes the 25-minute, right? So you got calls on both. Nice, man. And I refuse to add or remove anything from AMC. Let it play out, dude. I almost feel like I never should touch it again, and that's literally Zephram was like, bro, you better not enter that. I feel like I would be, you know, really, it would be, I just got out of that for 2 years. Like, my goodness, man. Right? So, as far as ticker symbol APE, like I said, right, immediate short-term resistance right now, but that's very short-term. We're already peaking upside of that. Oh. Nice. Oh, I see why. Nice. That's nice. Okay, check this out. Ticker symbol APE is using a break out of this imbalance, out of this fair value gap. So we broke upside of it, right? We resisted from wherever, you know, it doesn't have to be anywhere particular. Those candles usually average out to whatever the ask is at, right? This top side here. So we are currently validating the fair value gap support, which is a bottom side of 219, which has a lot to do with this perfect touch of 219. You can see it here on the close, right? For the red candle, green candle, sorry, 219. You have the opening, this one on 219. That's the inverse one, open. Red candles open on top, right? And then you have another one right over here at closing at 219. And the fair value gap at 219. So this is, it's testing the support breakout. The ICT, the SMC support. Very clever. Very sneaky too. Oh my goodness, man. I'm telling you, the more strategies you know, the more tools under your belt, the better, right? You'll be able to identify when and if an asset is using like something like Elliott wave theory or Wyckoff, which I'm not a fan of myself, right? It's just, it's completely wave bound in Elliott wave, kind of ignoring the present psychology from the existing asset. Right, so that it makes it very difficult. Here's that touch. It just came back to that. So it ignores the particular asset's psychology or character to give you the psychology based on just the formation itself, which is pretty much any formation except your descending triangle or ascending triangle, which have mathematical properties. Which is really the only formation that has a mathematical, yeah, it has the only formation that has a mathematical property. Oh, look at this candle here, closing at 220. So 220 and 219 are very, very confluent. Yeah, the manipulation signal is the X. Check it out in different time frames as well. Let's see. So, Zephram, what's up, dude? Us 40-plus-year-olds were trading tulip bulbs back in the day, bro. It's funny. Okay, Zephram, that shows me intelligence. Okay, are you saying that because of the tulip squeeze that happened hundreds of years ago? Right. I know you're exaggerating there. Right. So I mean, also, well, you could have known that if you're a fan of the Wall Street Never Dies movies with Gecko, right? He did show the tulip squeeze on his board. So, oh man, you know, it's hard to pull away, man. It's hard to, you know, pinpoint those little things, but you know, a real trader would know that history. So, so just keep, yeah, man. It's funny how psychology has ran throughout history like that, and it's a really interesting thing, you guys. You know, studying the psychology of the trade has forever shown that same consistency. So let me see if I can show you. This is not quite the original image, but I think it should do. Let's see. Dude. It was a tulip mania, right? And this is what it looks like. Let me go ahead and show you here.
5-year.
Sorry, guys, that's the 5-year and 10-year note that I was reading on. There, you see that, bro? Look. Right, I can't get away with it, man. I'm always looking. Right, but this is it right here, right? This is the I mean, it was around a 4-year squeeze, right? So, I mean, this is in the 1600s. Guys, hold on just a sec. The little lady is giving me a call. Just a moment, team. Hold on just a quick second. You know, she's out of the country. Hold on, team. I am back. Team, thank you so much for holding on just for that sec. You guys know the little lady is out of the country, right? They just so they're in Mexico, right? So they went to they just left the where they make tequila. You know, they went there for my father-in-law's birthday, and you know, they're taking him around sightseeing and doing all kinds of stuff, right? So I found it to be very nice. Yeah, they're doing okay. They're just hanging in there, man. You know, having a great old time. Let's see, those call you absolutely have to answer 100%. I would be in trouble. No, she actually, my wife said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to take you away." She forgot, right? The time difference just about which is really curious, man. They're way deep in Mexico right now, right? And it's an hour difference. I thought it was like 3 hours. How the hell is that possible? Was it ever 3 hours, or is it just my imagination? Ape, not failing that. And yeah, oh, I'm sorry. I left you here with the tulip mania, right? The 17th century, man. That's yeah, that just to show the how the psychology works here, right, team? Very, very interesting times. But yeah, seen in that Wall Street movies, both the one with Shia LaBeouf and the original one with what's his name from 2.5 Men. I know Zephram is about to tell me. Charlie Sheen. Oh, dude. Good deal, man. Good deal. So, guys, let's, I want to go ahead and take a look. Let's see. Those, blah, 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 blah. I think AMC and Ape is going to mess up the whole market. I agree. So, Robert White saying fingers are crossed for RCRT. It has touched the 25-cent range in the past 2 days, but then drops. Huge resistance there. And overall, if you zoom out, you'll notice that it's just creating another lower high, right? So it's, as long as we are creating that, you know, diminishing pattern, it's going to continue trapping longs and continue getting this, it's just liquidity, man. It kind of sucks to see it that way, but it's absolutely true. If I'm being honest here, this is actually 215 is a little bit low. But it looks like it looks like it tried to create this ascending triangle breakout right now. Very nice. So for Stick Vicious, you still in here? Are you long this? OJ, GTI might have found a bottom. Okay, armor a long signal on the 30-minute. That a long signal on the 30-minute is pretty bullish. That's a what I'm saying is it's kind of a big time frame. So if we're getting a long signal on armor, then volatility versus momentum, aka enhanced MACD, may also be may also agree. Let's see here. Where is the enhanced MACD? No, still sporting the bear signal here, but it is expanding just a little bit. Momentum is suggesting a bit of an upside here. A little bit of indecision in the long signals here. You know what? There is. Yikes. Okay. If that bottom was found at 68 cents, that would be incredible, right? Because I'm not sure that. Man, I really would love. I would love to have this thing just, you know, to have this thing just kind of correct. It's just there's a lot of sentiment here, man, and I feel bad for the longs on this area here. You guys know I'm ambidextrous, right? I trade both the sides, right? But that doesn't mean I don't feel for. You know, I think that's because I also love teaching, right? So I don't want to see anyone losing, really, right? So yeah, let me take a look at something here, team. Let's see, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so if I can get, where the hell are my downloads? Let's pull up the document here. For, here he goes. Okay, so Wave Spotter, what we're looking for is this, this diamond here. Oh, do you notice this? This is a huge drive of bullish divergence. Wow. Okay, so let's match it, right? What I'm looking at here is this, okay, team? Take a look at this. This is one drive of bullish divergence. This is another drive followed by another one. Okay, so let's draw them in. Price action is going to be the opposition of price action versus momentum. Okay, so in this case, this is our bottom side, and it's suggesting that this right here is our top side, right? So let's go ahead and match it. And yes, in fact, it is correct. That is one drive, and it's validated here of bullish divergence. Okay, so now the next one is right over here at the low of this candle, right? And now paired right over here, which is this. So in essence, this is one massive drive of a hidden bullish divergence. So that's yeah, it's validated, and it's showing us on Whale Spotter. Wow, good freaking good machine. Good machine. I want to pet it and say yes. So what the hell does a diamond mean? Let's go ahead and take a look at the PDF here and see what I forgot what that one meant. Right, as I often use other ones. So let's see. We have a money flow index on this. We also have the RSI, right? And we definitely have a volume weighted moving average, a VW. Oh, it's average price. We have a VWAP on this. Nice. Okay, hold on just a sec. Let's see if we can get that other signal. That's trend spotter. Diamonds appear when a bullish or bearish divergence is formed and wave trend waves crosses it for overbought and oversold points. Oh, so the diamond is giving us the validity of the bullish divergences. So it validated it. Nice. Good deal. Okay, so yeah, we're getting upside signals all over the place here. Nice. Very good deal. Very good deal. So yeah, Whale Spotter is just another one of those, team. And let's see. So the big green circle, the signal appears when the wave trend level reaches over sold levels and crossed to the upside. So yeah, this was already giving us a bullish signal here. Okay, good deal. Yeah, relatively speaking, within the 4-hour time frame, that would be the whale that it printed back there, right? On the 30-minute time frame, we're talking about, what time was this? Here's the whale, right? So that was already giving us a potential reversal signal coming in at the close of that particular bullish divergence. Yeah, we were getting early signals on this already. Damn. Yuka Frita, what kitty are we petting? So far it looks like Ape, RCRT, TIVC, and of course the plays that we're already playing, right? Like ASRE. Oh, I noticed that. Sebastian, did you get it? Did you get the? Oh no, it still hasn't reverted. Damn. And Viri, bro, this thing, it looks like it's gonna create a breakout here pretty soon. What is FNGR saying? 467, and it already, at least in this iteration. Let me pull up the hourly time frame. Yeah, so we got a low of 462. I kind of still want to see, man. I still want to see the 450 touch again. And I'm you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I would embrace a shakeout down here to 428. That would be pretty bullish for the asset, as I do suspect that we have some buy side interest there. Yuga Frita, which one's at 391? And I'm sorry, who? I don't know who you were. I'm sorry if you're replying to James. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that you were replying to James at 391. I know, bro. What the heck? What is going on? Jeez. Right, let me get rid of that portrait here. Here we go. There we go. Let me get rid of this. And come back into this area. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Yeah, look at that, Ape. validating the 219 ICT imbalance, which was right up here, right? So, oh man, so tricky to notice that. I even forgot what time frame we noticed it in. Is it the 8 hour? Here it is. Hourly time frame imbalance at 219. This is the top side of 222. Of course, we're facing a little bit of resistance there, but I can't believe that AMC and Ape are running in tandem, right? Finally. NVOS bouncing off of your long area Arca. Really? Let's take a look at it. I forgot what I said entirely. Oh, good deal. Nice, man. We absolutely got that loading zone pretty dead on the money. Good deal. So, I forgot who asked me for this, but I remember I think it was with a donation. I think it was Scott. Yeah. It was definitely Scott. So now, you know what? He did ask me as well if I saw manipulation in the chart. 5 minute nothing. 15 minutes. Oh yeah, Scott, are you still in here, brother? I noticed that I didn't give you the. Yeah, it is, Lauren. The volume is ridiculously low. Scott, I don't know if I gave you the read on composure regarding the manipulation signals, but yes, there was one, and it reached back down to that zone of which we were, we used this zone down here to identify the potential retouch of that, and we bounced right off of it. So yeah, man, it's funny because now that I think it was Dustin White, he said anytime we capitulate, go ahead and bring up the composure algorithm and see if we're getting some manipulation, right? So what's funny is that we should be, there's so many tickers we're looking at the same time, right? But we should be looking at the current ticker to see if we can get a manipulation signal, just like the other holders of the ARQ algos, they're noticing these manipulation signals come in live, right? So, we're just bouncing in and out of different tickers, which is why we're not catching them at that very moment. But this is the beauty of having the team present, right? Because somebody will flag it at some point. Many eyes on the market right now, and this is very cool to have. So you got in at 1380. Nice. Let me go and look at that. Oh, dude, yeah, you pretty much caught that bottom, brother. 1380 is right over here, man. Yeah, you're in the money right now. 1380 actually feels like a support. 1377 actually, but yeah. Let's see. Well, looks like short Bitcoin. What? Really? Is it facing some? Let me take a look at BTC. I'm not gonna look at spot. I'm gonna look at futures. Actually, I have CME here. Yeah, I do. Whoa. What? Is this actually running with the markets? Let me. Oh man, that's kind of ugly. Yeah, holy crap! Everything is starting to bleed. Meta is recovering while everything is starting to bleed. Look at the Dow Jones, very likely going to touch down to 34,614. Microsoft showing some downside here. The IWM, my goodness, man, the Russell absolutely showing weakness. S&P 500 futures, this is barely recovering anything from which is returning. And this is the support touch that we were just talking about for the SPY. So we bounced right off of that. The hell is it? There it is, 439.02. We faced a low of 438.97. Nice. And it's funny that we're showing this weakness here into 9 a.m. That's really something. The new low of day on TUP. Nice, brother. So did it touch the target that I told you about, or what? 2 spot 618 at 104, and now the low of day came down to 113, which is 4 spot 236 and the 4 spot 618, shorter time frame fib. Yeah, there's an immediate resistance coming up on the daily. Okay, this is not really showing reversal just yet. There's a lot of validations that need to be done before that upside can be continued. My thesis for this drop is how well the 10-year bonds are doing. Right, dude? That's what I'm saying. It's something, man. This TRKA? Which one were you talking about? Oh, TUP. Oh, damn, brother. Sorry. What was the target I gave you here? I don't remember anything of this, bro. Oh, shoot. No, the target I gave you was lower. Oh, no, I did give you one of those targets, right? There's a few there. Where is it? This one right there. Oh, my goodness, dude. What the hell? Let me undo all this and go to the hourly or less. Maybe even 15-minute, I think it was, right? No, bro, not yet. Not yet. I was giving you it hasn't reached my target yet. I think I was saying that there's a probability of 210 to 225. Yeah. Right? Yeah, I do like to observe that too. It's interesting how a formation in some small cap can tell you that we're not done and there could be weakness in the market, aka FNGR, right? I should have stuck to my original thesis where I was telling everyone that this was a premature breakout, potential liquidity trap, right? So then China happens and bam. FNGR telling us macro movements with its pennant. Dude, that is really something, man. It's really something. The charts are giving you that power. COSM sitting at 132. Man, that is impressive as all hell. Maintaining that 132 while the Russell is just falling like it is, just straight knifing down. That is quite the movement here, man. Very sitting at 105. Man, why? How the hell are these showing so much strength? Look at GTII as well. I'm telling you guys, I was putting that thesis together that if we were facing broader market pressures, then that would actually apply long pressure to the institutional positions, of which would increase the out of the money pressure on their short positions, and they would likely have to, remove some risk to meet margin maintenance. But I'm not saying that this is a huge run, to the downside. I mean, actually, it is a pretty big run to the downside, right? So, damn. I'm talking about institutionally speaking. Yeah, this is kind of that sucks, right? For your long holds. Oh man, we're talking millions and millions and millions of dollars down right now on long positions. That is it would be appropriate to assume margin maintenance needs to be maintained. And this is what I mean by COSM. Look at this IWM, the Russell iShares 2000 ETF spot price action, right? This is crazy, man. It's literally falling here while COSM maintaining that 132. Get the hell out of here. Are you guys seeing 132 on your COSM charts, or am I frozen here, man? I just oh, goodness gracious. Finger killed me in August, brother. I know, the August 18th calls, right? Those it's okay. We may need to roll them over or do something. Showing conviction in the play or whatever it is, Very still at 105. Very, very cool. In fact, BGLC up. What? It took a break to 75% and then Let's look at it. I give up. I didn't want to see BGLC because that one trapped a lot of people. And believe me when I say that this feels like another liquidity trap of just epic proportions. So let's see. BGLC. Wow. Let's see the day. Currently sitting at 102.78% to the upside. Resistance, and I believe the top side here would be 180. And it is a range of 180 to... I have to give you 180 to 209. Wow. That's a lot. Holy crap, man. So let me see. Let me get it as tight as I can. Yeah, 182 to 209. Let me bring that open. I'm going to open up just a little more. I need to get it a little tighter. 9, perfect. Actually, what is the low here? Damn it. 204? What the hell? Who hired this guy? All right. Listen, my OCD is getting in the freaking way over here, and we're not trading anything because I need to get the damn 204 perfect. Goodness gracious. God, man. That is the result of like loving the chart so much when you first started that you want to get all your little triangles and your little head and shoulders perfect. It's still lingering there, man. We are not going there, in my opinion, yet. Not financial advice, says EO. Does EBET make a comeback after this crazy run from yesterday? Very likely not. But I could be hella wrong, bro. Okay, so, but man, those plays are usually just for, you know, it's like a bad rap song, right? It's just a trend for the day, and then it just goes away. I did not mean to rhyme by talking crap about a bad rap song. Holy crap. Oh my goodness, man. In and out, no onions, man. That's right. Lauren, are you in California? You don't even know what I'm just over here saying like in and out and you don't even know what it is. This guy was like, why did he say no onions? Oh, dude. Right, bro. Man. Oh, you're in Texas. Okay, so if you ever been to California, one of our like key spots for burger joints is well, I don't know if it's more particular to LA too, right? But In-N-Out Burger is just, man, it's been there forever. I think since the 20s or something, or 30s or some crap like that, man. So animal style, that's right. So, when you said In-N-Out, I was like, that's right, man. It's just in and out of the markets. In-N-Out, no onions. Oh my goodness. Oh, you do? Texas has In-N-Out, guys. That is freaking amazing. Brother, you missed that place. Where are you located? And what a burger! Is that no? I thought that was what's his name? I was getting confused with Wahlburgers with Mark Wahlberg's the Wahlberg family spot. I'm curious to try it. I saw it you're in Austin, Texas. Cool. I noticed it in Vegas. I don't like what a burger. Sorry, dude. Did you barf from it? Anyway, so yeah, let's look at that ticker symbol GMGI for Daryl. GMGI? That was it, right? Kitties never die. In-N-Out and What a Burger are the absolute top best burgers ever. My goodness. Oh, dude. GMGI. And, you know, that's, In-N-Out is actually very particular over the cut of meat that they get. They will not buy it if it doesn't have all the fat in it. Hey man, the secret ingredients to keep somebody addicted is your three elements, man: oil, sugar, and salt. Find a food that has all three. You're locked in for profits. Let's see. Yes, In-N-Out Burger. I like what a burger. Oh, man, you guys, I don't even know what a burger is. Zephram, you go there after. Okay, Sasquatch, give me a Whopper, and I will be anyone's. I'm not gonna lie, man. Out of the fast food joints, I would have to agree with you. I like Burger King the most because it feels like it's actually charbroiled, right? It does not feel like it's microwaved. At least we are not talking crap about this stuff. So daily time frame here on GMGI, huge upside pivot, increasing volatility, MACD crossover. Damn. All right, so if I were to be very honest with you, I think I could see already a range of resistance. That is if we don't already resist from where we are, but 282 is an inflection point, right? So 282 to, what is it right there? 290, 297-ish, right? Let me just bring it down a little. All right, yeah, around 295. Yeah, Mr. Levitz, freaking me too, man. I just immediately got hungry all at 9 a.m. I had a freaking Gatorade for breakfast. Don't yell at me. I know, man. I actually didn't I didn't have time for breakfast. Let's see, but honestly, I haven't been to a fast food place in years. But man, do I get Whopper cravings every once in a while. Dude, do you? But you're trying to keep your physique up in line, right? Immediate short-term time frame, GMGI, potentially showing a short-term pullback. It is massively overextended and historically overextended, actually. Let me see this. This looks like it's the high from November 2022. So let me compare that here to the present moment GMGI. Let's see. Oh, there already is a time where we reversed from this area here. Stochastic momentum showing a little bit of weakness towards that downside. Mr. Levitz. Yeah, man, getting all hungry over here. Nothing wrong with a burger for breakfast. Hey, man, that was fat me. That was fat boy Arca, right? Like what, 8 years ago or something, man. I would have a double Whopper with cheese at 7:30 in the freaking morning. It tasted so damn good. I literally want to scooch out of here and go get myself a burger now because In-N-Out is literally two miles away. Let's go. Barbecue in Texas is just the best thing you can put in your mouth. Oh, dude, I hear so much about those pits, the barbecue pits, right? So now let's go to the hourly time frame, GMGI. Still with an upside pivot. I'm wondering if we're starting a new wave to the downside though. So 5 minutes still with an upside. Nope. No, definitely not. Okay, so bi-hourly time frame, GMGI still showing a bit of an upside, increasing volatility like a madman over here. This thing is still moonshotting on all major time frames. Let me see the 3 hour. A little tiny bit of weakness there. I don't believe it. I can't take that weakness there actually. 6 hour time frame and the 8 hour time frame are pivoted straight to the upside. This is all super erect, man. I can't even tell you that I see weakness on the charts. In fact, the charts are still suggesting the upside. And if I'm going to follow only charts here, because I don't know anything fundamentally, of course, right? I would. And why is it even running? There's 6 days ago news, right? So I'm going to have to stick to my guns here and say 282 to 295 could potentially be a resistance before a pullback. Lauren Wood, I DoorDash freaking everything, especially El Pollo Loco. El Pollo Loco. Bonds go up, stocks go down, burgers come in. Let's go. Stress eating. Let's do it. Oh man. So Joel is saying Dairy Queen has good burgers. Wow. You remember that show? Hello and welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? If you're an OG, I know you're going to say what show that was. If you're the OG, you know what show that was. Of course, relative to my age, right? So, oh man. Don't forget about the little guy before you get that juicy flame broiled Whopper. Yeah, the little guy over here, he loves the fries from Burger King, man. Yeah, he's In-N-Out and Burger King fries. This guy is all about. Did I just unintentionally like sing the freaking In-N-Out theme song right there? Like, what the hell happened? Was that the In-N-Out hamburger, the theme song? That's what a hamburger is all about. Best fries, McDonald's. I can tell you that they last the longest. I think you can probably look at that thing and still eat it a year later and still look the same color and still taste just as good. Oh man, love them fries too. Dude. Oh man, me too. I love that they chop that potato in front of you. Brothers, come on, what's going on? I'm hungry as hell. We're not even trading anymore. We're just talking about crazy burgers here. 105 on ticker symbol VIRI, testing that resistance again. Oh, look at this. Did it already? Nope. Oh, come on, man. Just touch it already. McDonald's has the best coffee. Zephyr is just killing you, bro. I thought there's more Subway fans. Bro, Sebastian Lim, what the hell do you have in Singapore, bro? You know, it wasn't until Zephram told me that Singapore is like one of the most advanced countries and super like rich populated people. I thought it was like a bunch of dirt and like a lot of like really crappy homes. But no, he's telling me you live in a mansion. So Lauren Wood, it's 11 a.m. here, basically lunchtime. Dude, seriously, it's 9 a.m. here. New York time, you know they're already whoppering it up. They're whopping it up. You have Subway and McDonald's and Burger King. Do you have In-N-Out though? Do you have Whataburger? I don't think they're gonna. I don't know, man. Would they expand all the way? Now, you have KFC. All right, man. All right. Also, you have all the traditional spots, man. Of course, it would be in Singapore. Dude, I do, man. I like Subway too. But I do have to tell you that I recently tried their Philly cheesesteak on a guilty day. And I was like, yes. You know what? Not the traditional one, but yes. All right, the SPY is still showing weakness here, team. Meta falling ever so slightly again. The Dow Jones, man. And we have ASRE maintaining that 35. What the hell? Microsoft weakness and FNGR sitting at 465. I can't believe COSM, man. Look at this. 185.01 on the IWM. And of course, COSM goes up 2 ticks. 134. Oh my goodness, man. Let's see. They have Wendy's too? Nice, man. So Zephram is saying they have all the Yum brand fast food places. Sebastian, can I come live in your mansion for a day? Ah, dude. Cheeseburger, no Coke. A lot of people choose Pepsi over Coke, huh? So AMC to $4, says James. Brother, what the heck is going on with those 2 damn tickers? What? Never sell at the weakness, right? Jeez. Oh my goodness, man. Why? Guys, what? Remember I was telling you the other day, I was like, what the hell? They're about to do whatever we saw fundamentally. I'm like, I think I'm going to long the crap out of this now, right? Because the price action is going to go up. I forgot what I said, and I forgot what was said. But I did say that. Sebastian, you're in Singapore? I've been there a bunch of times. Dude, I have been there never. And I would love to. COSM going up on no volume too. No volume and negative index pressure. What's really going on here? Are they secretly burning shares in the background? Who knows? AMC's coming up to a resistance like freaking now, right? I mean, relatively soon. You have the gravitational zone down here. And you also have the resistance from the SMA 14. Temporary resistance coming up. Sebastian is saying, I don't live in a mansion, lol. That was just Arca talking his crap. Share buybacks, maybe on COSM? What? The share buyback would actually force a count of the shares, which means that legally they would have to close short position, if I remember correctly, from my fundamentals days, which means that volume would increase. But there's no volume, so that's, I don't know. Joel, let's see. Is it the second lawsuit that is creating an upward momentum on AMC? Oh, right. You're right. They did create a class action on the conversion of the equity unit into the Class A common. Oh my goodness. Somebody got so pissed, they spent more money on AMC. Origin, I'm gonna catch you later, my brother. Take care. I'll catch you mañana. And was that Johnny Barnes? Do not ever type that the right way. I like Muyana. Lauren Wood. So my thesis on that is that they have shares getting authorized for directors in October. So buyback before that. Yeah, possibly for sure. That feels pretty sound. Maybe it's on its way back to 10. Which one are you talking about, Sebastian? Arca, I got a tough question for you. Is it advisable to long Mullen puts, short Mullen calls? Let's go and look at Mullen. I remember somebody asked me earlier, and I totally just forgot, man, because I'm David Misery's biggest fan for you know, for this. What? This fool created millionaires to the short side. Man, that sucks. Wow. Okay, so this thing is just running like freaking crazy. Oh no, it's not Mullen, my God. See, Sebastian messing up again. Dropping the ball left and right. No one said anything. So, yeah, man, this David Misery, that guy. Oh, guys, are you seeing this? What? Hold on. I'm going to block the visibility from you so I can just surprise you if you didn't see it. Because we're over here talking about crazy burgers and cheesesteaks and 4x4s, animal style, extra cheese. All right, take a look at this. Johnny Barnes, hell no. I am long. I am just SEZL halted. Damn, how far did it go up? David Misery. All right, check this out. Here it goes. Look at composure. Bam! What? Oh my goodness. For the love of God, that's not even low key. We're talking about 12-hour manipulations here. Like, who cares? Like, you know what? We're already falling, so let's just make it fall even harder, right? So, wow. Oh my goodness. That is massively insane. What's up, Jay Abrams? Yeah, so we're looking for a drop here on FNGR to the area of about 450. Now at this point it's 455. I would encourage a drop to 446 to 428 though, to really get a nice buy side interest locked in, right? So if we can get that locked in, that'd be great. But yeah, still downside pressure on FNGR as long as the broader markets are facing that downside. Now, GTII is actually a very specific situation here because there are some signals of a potential correction and bottom being in. I spoke about GTII hitting 69 cents in yesterday's or last night's video. We surpassed that by a tick, and it's now recovering. So what I'm seeing here is that since we got this shakeout, we are now back into the zone of the 72 to 71 chop. So we're going to have to chop here for a bit. It may be the rest of today. But then we would actually introduce ourselves back into 73 to about 74 again, following into tomorrow. The momentum is suggesting an upside here. So yeah, keep your eyes on this, right? We have some bullish divergences printing in the shorter time frames that it's looking okay. Finger chart is so sexy. I like you like the stonk. What announced on Palantir? What the hell? They just announced? No. Shut up. They announced a share buyback on Palantir? No. Oh, crap. Look at this thing capitulate. Look at that. We got it live, team. We got a live signal. Bam. Huge manipulation. It's like we're just going to manipulate it with any news. Isn't that supposed to be bullish as all crap? Who announced it? Is it for Palantir? Let me, oh, you did? Okay, let me see. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom, doom. Oh my goodness, dude. Hold on. There's a bunch of... let's see. Yeah, your chop zone is correct. That breakout though, man, I don't know if it's a fake out just yet. But in theory, I would. Yeah, I see it. Holy crap. I'm a little weird about it because it's fractal. Is this a comparison chart from? It's just a comparison chart between an hourly and a 3-day. Is that what it is? That's because there's no volume being traded right now, Jay. So it's contracted because there's no volume. That's literally the definition of contraction, right? For trade. The enhanced MACD is also, well, it's actually expanding to the downside right now. Let me look at, let me look at a couple other things here. The buy daily is still contracting. So this, yeah, it's just, this is in essence, take profit. So people that are done waiting, they're probably just taking profits right now and just letting it kind of bleed ever so slightly. But in the 6 hour, there is volatility increasing though. Yeah, brother. So, yeah, I was asking you, James. I was asking you about that picture. That's just a comparison of two different time frames, right? I don't trust what you're showing me because it's fractal. And fractal between two different time frames is a little weird. Although the markets are fractal in practice, it takes a lot more than one. Is that you on the top right? Ah, dude, I don't know. I don't. I'm just saying because I've never seen you before, brother. Oh, it is you? You're a young guy. I thought you were older. Are you streaming? Tell me the truth, my brother. James, are you streaming right now? Lauren, you just got some shares on Palantir. I mean, and in this weakness, it would be the time, right? Bro, where are you streaming? What do you mean? On YouTube or what? And why haven't you ever shared that with me, man? I would have already visited and say what's up and told people to go visit you. The hell, man? You're at... That picture of you looks like... That's work? Bro, that looks like your bedroom. Or you're at work in your bedroom. Brother. You know me with fractal theory, bro. Could it be? Could it be? Could it be? No way. Where did you get it in? Where did you get in? 1426 or what? Viri broke out? Nice. Ah, there he goes. What is up? Let's look at the position on VIRI. Man, I should be weighing the money now. Let's go. Definitely long that boy before this can happen, right? So... James, that picture of you and that picture of you does not look like a 60-year-old, man. That looks like a 30-year-old. You gotta be the best looking 60-year-old in the freaking world, man. Oh, you took a picture from another video. Zephram, that's already pretty high volatility compared to 3 months ago at $1. Let's see. Where the hell's Viri? Viri is man. Yes. What do you mean log in? Get the hell out of here. Let's see this. Hell yes. Viri position up 25%. Let's go. Zephram, is Sebastian killing you? Dude, this is awesome. Holy crap. Up 25% while scaling in. I just bought more and more on the way up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, something in the money, man. I need a hedge against COSM at 136. What the hell is going on with the small caps? Right? They don't usually show the strength on the day of price dropping. They show strength after. Oh, actually, right. Actually, it would show it now that I'm thinking about it because we've been dropping for days. So yeah, these drops they encourage the smaller caps and. Bro, Finger is killing us, Sebastian. Finger. I'm gonna chase your ass. I'm just getting impatient with these tickers, waiting on a catalyst. So where do you think it's going for 1 billion if needed? Palantir? Hizzy, what's up? What's up? So YTE, what the heck just happened here? Stop it. All right. Yeah, I'm so curious over it, man, but I'm way overextended right now. But let me just get out of this before I kill myself. So, I like want a long Palantir so bad, but I'm gonna stay away. I know that's massive news, right? I'm already just critically overextended on some plays, breaking all kinds of stupid rules right now. I gotta chill out. Yes, it looks massively oversold, but it also looks trapped. Diminishing bear pressure on the 12-hour as well. Daily time frame, also diminishing bear pressure. Historically bottomed. Let's see just how historic though. Let's see this. Okay, there have been literally 2 iterations from where it has gone slightly past this down to about 15 spot 89, and it just so happens that they also bounced from that zone together. Okay, so I do see one other iteration where we have bounced from, not this one. This is not it. There's a gap there. We don't trust that. There has been one time where we did use it, and it was right back here. So highly likely price action can reflect that. So let's go back to that 2015 iteration and see what price action did in that time, because that's the only real time frame we have to kind of test with back here, right? So, oh geez, I hate that. I hate it. Hold on, let me I need to bring these down now because I need a whole other chart. Damn it. Okay, so let's see this real quick. What? Stop the bad news. Stop the bad news. Here it is. One more time. One more time. Oh yeah, it was right back here. Okay, so that was the opening of this cat. Yeah. So the opening here. It created a new higher low, and then it pushed onwards for a total of about a 172% move to the upside, and that took about 46 days. So right, let me now do this stupid thing again. And just keep this in mind, right? I need to just get rid of that stupid price action. Let me. Oh my God! Oh, there it is. All right, here we go. So let's see here. Where are we? Daily time frame. And let me get rid of the composure algo. Why did it gap down on negative earnings? That was a 100% surprise. Hell yeah, it would gap down like this. Sasquatch. The SPY is moving up. Yeah, some things are going to be supported by that. Oh, man. So if we were looking at let's just say that it did make a 172% move to the upside. I assume it's going to be perfectly to cover this gap here. Oh, it was just slightly more. So right about here. Oof, that's as close as I'm going to get. So it's suggesting that I can't even reach that with a fib right now, I don't think. I could. 4 spot 236. Dead on 4 spot 236. Let me see. 119 to 119. Holy crap, could it be? Yeah, this has me a little perplexed. Let me see the let me take a look at the average true range here. I know it's going to be way smaller than the present, obviously, right? But that's not the reason why I want to see it. I want to see YTEN, right? YTEN. 11 damn, 11 cents. That's a lot. That's pretty good. Let's see. So we opened at 44, dropped to 42. So let's see. 44 to 45 cents would be right about here. That would be... Okay, suggesting resistance right up here at around 46. Oh, dude. HC Wainwright adjusts price target on yield 10. Bioscience, no way. Is that why? This hasn't even read it yet. It hasn't even it has an upgrade. Oh, to 4 from 25. Batter AMC to $4. Nice. Jay Abrams. Lauren Wood, the kid is waking up. I'm like literally sticking like I'm like looking at him. Yeah, you're at resistance right now. It's a critical resistance there, team. Watch it. Lauren, you got the schedule down, bro. That's because I'm trying to push earlier, man. The further I push into like 6:30 a.m., the earlier he goes. Dude. Oh my goodness, man. AMC is definitely bullish. That's crazy. So YTEN team, let's look at the immediate short-term time frame. All right, clear upside here, increasing volatility on the 30-minute. Same situation on the hourly time frame. We have an upside pivot on that RSI. Upside pivots with increasing volatility as well on the bi-hourly. The pressure is slowing down a little bit. Okay. Yeah, no, this is likely gonna continue upwards. It does have some things to combat, though. That's the only thing. I would tell you that there's gonna be a very strong inflection point to get over. It would be here, but it would probably start its ascent soon. And if I'm gonna be very honest with you, this is not gonna be a run to where it just recovers here. Nothing like that. Actually, let me take a look at something here. Very sitting at 110. Damn, the position is up 26%. Did Very just announce something or what? Where is it? Sorry, I'm looking at two different charts here. Nothing. But yeah, team YTEN, I believe that it's probably gonna consolidate and start creating some little. I mean, it's gonna take I feel like it's gonna take weeks. I may be wrong, but I feel like this is gonna take some time for it to recover. Right. Just scalp the AMC and ape, dude. I although I'm capable of it, I feel like I'm just psychologically impaired. So many other opportunities too, but like EBET, right? And TVIC and freaking RCRT and oh my goodness, man. And even BGLC, man. Let me see here. So YTEN, yeah, man, yeah. I have to stick to my guns here. I do believe that it's an upside trajectory, but I think it's gonna take some time. This is the time you buy it. Too many people bag held it for a while, dude. I bag held it until 3 days ago. Oh, so Kathleen is saying I'm that way with MMAT. It's a love-hate with that stock. I totally believe that. And then you're so lucky that you're at least you're lucky that you got caught up with the with MMAT and not MMTLP, right? Because you would have for real not acquired anything back. Let me see here something. Just a sec, team. Ta 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 ta. Let's see what the hell is the name of this thing again? Am I gonna stick to my guns here? I think so. Let me look at the macro now. And I mean macro by candles. Wow. Let me see the bi-monthly, even the quarterly, semi-annual. Let's see the semi-annual. This thing had clear upside signals, but were rejected. I mean, so many of the same upside signals. Damn, those were all reversal signals and nothing, but this was one massive semi-annual bearish engulfing, followed by another huge semi-annual bearish engulfing. Damn, dude. I was wondering if there could be an opportunity in this, but I'm not too sure. It's just this thing has literally never seen the upside. Well, they've been temporary upsides. I know, that's what I'm saying, Jupiter. I know, guys. MMCLP is really tough. ACHR was moving. Lauren saying, Jay, thank you so much for that Palantir hit up. Did it actually move? It's there. It's there. How the hell is it not moving like up for real? Hold on just a sec, team. Hold on. I'm back. Oh, man. Okay, so what are the freaking markets saying? Yeah, Sasquatch, I'm getting notifications left and right on ticker symbol VIRI. Team, this is breaking upside of my resistance. This is validation and confirmation. I mean, a very short-term resistance right here, but now, team, this is what I was talking about before. I am... Yeah. Yep, this is, yep. Yeah. Highly likely this is going to move. Very likely this is going to move, okay? Holy crap. Yeah, hold on, team. Wow. Holy freaking crap. Yeah, team, it's looking pretty good. ASRE currently yes, here he goes. ASRE, I believe we can make that bounce out of the 3206, but it's just I'm like baffled by Viri right now. It's actually, oh my goodness. Holy crap, man. This is the bi-daily resistance. That is so far away. Everything is in bullish control right now, and oh my goodness, Viri's first stop could be 122 from this area, but that's a 30-minute. Hold on, let me look at the bi-daily. Yeah, one of the first stops I'm looking at is going to be around 130 for Viri. Goodness gracious. Yeah, this is looking mighty powerful, team. Wow. Oh my goodness, that is insane. I'm sorry, team, I'm just at a loss right here. This is crazy. Woof. Good deal. Yeah, initial position on VIRI from when I signaled it, I'm 30% up. My goodness. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm getting like pulled left and right here, team. I gotta get this little guy awake right now. But guys, let's see. Is it time to jump in? Just got here on lunch. This so we're at the 113 2.618. This is reverting to the 2.618, which usually, you know, it usually does things like this. So I would keep a close eye on this because it is highly likely that it can continue beyond 130, even 136 at the 1.618 is the next stop. 130 to 136, I'm thinking. So it's just my little guy is actually pulling me here. Right, Joel? Yes. ASRE to 33. That's right. Yeah, guys. I damn it, man. I wish I can see this happen. What the hell is going on? All right. I'm gonna have to be changing a diaper and trading. COSM going up as well, dude. 140 COSM. My goodness, dude. fools are gonna be like, what? You just said it yesterday, Arcas. Man, everything is moving into the algo shift. We're just about 10 a.m. Pacific time. I literally put up a video yesterday on COSM saying reversal signals. Grab the kid and make him sit with us? Yeah, right. That fool. He will never. Oh my goodness. COSM going up this hard. Guys, damn. Something is going on in the markets. Everything is shifting into so many weird ways. Look at this freaking crazy GTI hitting that 69 bottom again. Liar. All right, 461 on FNGR. I really want that 455, man. I really do. Me too, bro. I am. The times are getting ridiculous right now. Jeez, okay, team. He's starting to climb out of that freaking thing. All right, guys, let's go ahead and just call it right here. I love you all. I love you all so much. All right, team. So, yeah. Just, please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. I need you to do your own due diligence and everything will be cool. But with that said, I wish you well a very, very good rest of your day. And I'll catch you at the bell mañana. Thanks, moderators. Thanks, team. Thank you, donos. See you, team. Yeah.